Welcome. In this playthrough of Marvel Champions of Card game, we're having a gun showdown between Venom and an expert Crossbones. So for our setup for our hero, we've got Venom, 4-1, attack of 2, defense of 2. He can control one additional upgrade that has the restricted keyword, so he can have 3. He's got a symbiotic bond as a resource. Take 1 damage to generate a wild resource once per phase. Hand size of 5 and 12 health. Then alter ego, recovery of 4. Plus 1 additional upgrade that's restricted. He's armed and ready for setup. Discard cards from the top of your deck until you discard a weapon upgrade, then add that card to your hand. And a hand size of 6. And I'm going with aggression. So we've got 2 power of aggressions, a combat training, 3 hand cannons. Then he's got 3 fusillades, 3 mean swings. Then we've got the Hulk, Brawn, Bug, Tigra, Spider-Girl, and Valkyrie. And for our basic cards, our 3 resources, Strength, Energy, and Genius, a side holster, Helicarrier, Downtime, and Endurance. Then for our villain, Crossbones, 2 and 3, Schema 2, attack of 2. While he has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for his machine gun and attach it to Crossbones, then shuffle the encounter deck, starting with 14 health. So the machine gun comes into play with 2 ammo counters on it. Force interrupt. When Crossbones attacks you, remove an ammo counter from his card and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. And then he's got 3 side schemes. For the contents, we're using, like I said, Crossbones 2 and 3. So we're using the standard and expert cards. And of course, we've got our obligation. Instead of Hydra Patrol, we're using Hydra Assault, but we also have Weapons Master and Legions of Hydra. Setup, create the experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme deck. So that is these 4 extra weapons for him. And then when we flip over, we're going to have a threshold of 3 on this one. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. All right, finishing setup, shuffling our encounter deck. Then Crossbones is going to get another weapon. And that is going to be an exosuit. Spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. Plus 1 scheme, plus 1 attack. Then Flash is going to get 6 cards. And he, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mean swing, hand cannon, strength is a keeper, run and gun, fusillade, and Project Rebirth. That's a keeper. I think the others I can do without. So fusillade, combat training, side holster, and our multi-gun. Nice. And we use his ability, discarding until we find a weapon upgrade. Down to hand cannon. And we're going to bring Project Rebirth in. Alter ego action, exhaust it. Choose to either draw a card or heal 3 damage from Flash Thompson. We're going to draw a card into Spider-Girl. Flip over. Bring in Spider-Girl. 4-1, attack of 2, 2 health. After you play her from your hand, stun and confuse a minion. She's going to come in and do 2 damage. Then we're going to bring in our multi-gun, restricted, hero action, exhaust multi-gun. Choose one of the following. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Choose a player, deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with that player, or remove 2 threat from a scheme. So we are going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Down to 10, and then attack for 2, down to 8. And end our turn. Behind enemy lines. Pistol, power of aggression, the Hulk, and a hand cannon. So Crossbones retaliates with that. Going to shoot us with his machine gun, doing 2 indirect damage, which we are going to take. And she's defending, a base 3 damage coming in, 4, 5. Then we get an encounter card. Hydra Flame Soldier, Schema 1, attack and 1, 4 health. Force response, after he makes an undefended attack against you, discard a support you control. We will bring in the Hulk. who can't thwart, attacks for 3, 5 health. He's going to attack, and depending on what happens after attack, discard a card, and something random is going to happen. So swing in for 3 here. And then he's doing a damage to everybody. So down to 7. Takes care of this guy. We take a damage. He takes a damage. Then he takes his consequential. Then we're going to bring in our pistol. And attack for 4. Down to 3 health. Ending her turn. We will discard that, drawing up to 5. Another behind enemy lines. Genius, Tigra, Savage Attack, and Run and Gun. So we get a threat. We're getting shot for 3, which we will take down to 6. Hulk is going to defend for 3 damage. And encounter card, the villain attacks you. I believe we need to defend on this for a base 3, 6 damage, -2. So we are down to 2 health. So we are going to play Savage Attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this using only energy resources, it gets overkill, but we're just doing 5, which is enough to take him down. So he comes out, he's getting another experimental weapons and 16 health. Laser rifle. So he's got ranged when he attacks. We need to spend an energy and physical to discard it. Another +1 attack. Then we are going to hit him for 2. Or will we? Sorry, wrong one. We're going to remove 2 threats. Then we're going to take a damage. Gain a resource so we can run and gun, ready Venom, and each upgrade you control. And then we will do 2 damage down to 14. We're going to flip over and heal for 4, taking us up to 5. And use that to heal 3 up to 8 health. Ending our turn. Drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Valkyrie, Savage Attack, Grasping Tendrils, Helicarrier, Locked and Loaded, and Endurance. Get a threat. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to take us to the next one. Finding the Infinity Stone. Threshold of 6 comes in with a threat on it. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. And now he has Retaliate 1. Spend an energy and mental to discard that. Then encounter card, Hydra Bomber. Choose to either take 2 damage or place a threat on the main scheme. We'll go for the threat. Then we're going to heal for 3 up to 11. All right, let's see. We're going to flip over hero action, spending an energy and mental. Get rid of the shield. Use that to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Actually, no. Valkyrie. 4 to 1, attack for 2, 3 health. After she enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion. 3 if we paid using a energy, but all we need is 2 damage to get rid of this guy. Then we can use that to remove 2 threats. And then attack for 3, down to 11. And attack for 2, down to 9. And end our turn. Drawing 5, so we've got Brawn, a Run and Gun, a Mean Swing, Venom's Pistol, and Spider Sense. So we get a threat. He's going to attack base for 5. We're going to take it. 6 damage. We're down to 5. And counter card. Ooh, reveal your set-aside nemesis minion. That's not good timing. All right, so this is where it's different. We don't have any more cards to shuffle in here. We're getting a side scheme. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a symbiote enemy is in play. It's going to come in with 2 threat. And then we have 4 of these guys. Enraged symbiotes. Scheme of 1, attack for 2, 2 health. They have guard and patrol. So while this guy is engaged with us, we can't thwart the main scheme and we can't attack the villain. And here I thought I was going to end the game. All right, attacking for 2. Attacking for 2. 2 damage. We're going to take a damage to get a resource. To bring in our other pistol. Then we're going to run a gun. Ready Venom in each weapon upgrade you control. Um, 2 damage. Then we're just going to thwart to get rid of the frenzy. And oh goodness, I feel like I got to flip. Drawing 6, so we're going to get another encounter card. First 4, downtime, power of aggression, a bug, and fusillade. And shuffling. Getting 2 more cards. Locked and loaded, and another fusillade. All right, so we get a threat. Scheming for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is just what he needs. Takes us to 6. So now we're ready for the getaway. This has a threshold of 5, comes in with 1. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. I'm betting that's going to give him some power gauntlets here. Let's see, after he attacks and damages you, discard 1 card from your hand. Hero actions, spend a mental and physical to get rid of it. Then we're going to get another encounter card. First one. He's got a Hydra sidearm, so he's shown us up on equipment. He gets range when he attacks, +1, mental and physical to get rid of it. And the villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you. Oh, an alter ego. We gain Surge. Master Plan, place 4 threat on each side scheme. If you don't have any, we're going to discard cards until we find one. Anytime now. Found one. Crossbones Assault comes in with 2 threat. When defeated, he activates against the player who defeated the scheme. So he's feeling pretty good right now, but he's only got 9 health. So we're going to heal for 3. Flip on over. Hero action, exhaust a weapon upgrade you control, deal 5 damage to an enemy. Down to 4 health. And this might sound familiar. Exhaust a weapon upgrade you control, deal 5 damage to an enemy. So that is taking out Crossbones. Took everything we had there. Such a brutal fight. I don't know if you can hear my neighbor's car alarm going off. But Venom, able to take out Crossbones. Really liking his tools he has here. Great weapons. And the Project Rebirth. That is awesome in my opinion. Not to mention the other cards in his kits. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.